Hello everyone and welcome back to some Angels with Scaly Wings. Alright, so we left off, still on quick save. December 21st, is that last week? Yes, it was. Okay, so this will be the save that we left off on. Let me just check something. We might want to not skip something for doing all investigations well. Maybe you already did it. I see Investigator 2 for doing good on the second investigation, third investigation. What I'm not... Oh, here it is. Do well on all investigations in a single playthrough. Okay, so we do not have that one, and that's the one that we're basically going for. One of them, anyways, so... It might not be a DLC. Word has it that Saunders is making another game. May or may not be relevant to Angels with Scaly Wings. So, Angels with Scaly Wings 2. Spyro. So, we could shake his hand if everyone wants to. We could not shake his hand, kiss his hand. Just gonna sort my dice here real quick. Kinda don't want to use them, kind of want to use them at the same time. Shake, okay. And if there is anyone else in the formal... Oh, you mean after we found the Kinky Sebastian poster, right? So for anyone in the chat, if you do have a request, all requests are welcome. Just make the request and we'll just answer whatever's most popular or random opinion, if it's a tie, etc. When I took his hand in mine to gently shake it, I could feel the individual bumps and scales on his rough skin. Nice to meet you too, Sebastian. So where are you taking me? To... facility, right. And how's Maverick? Maverick and Resna. Let's see if we can get that picture back. See how he looks. There it is. And screenshot just in case we didn't have that for some reason. So, how do they look? Specifically the dragon. Does Maverick look like he'd win in a fight against Sebastian? Probably. Does Maverick look grumpy? Yeah. And is it just like Reza? Maybe. And in Justin's case of being formal, I don't know. Which one would be more formal? Maybe that he looks grumpy. Looks grumpy? Okay. Yes, he is always grumpy. What is this? Tests. Give Anna the blood? Sure, why not? This is, yeah, we gave it to her. No, don't skip ahead. I am just skipping some choices along. It's just, yeah, whatever. What I don't want to skip is the entire scene in case it is relevant to the investigations. So, I don't know, Justin, I'll roll some dice here real quick, and unless anyone else is also in the chat. Are the dragons here for our own security? Does it seem rather strange to have them following us everywhere? Or maybe he just likes him. Yeah, that's it. Maybe he just likes Reza a lot. Whatever. From grumpy to really likes him. Did everyone hear me alright? I don't know how I sound compared to the music, basically. Well, Justin may be busy at the moment, I would imagine CTR driving. So the dice say it seems strange. Okay, just in time, okay. It's security. I'm very much aware if that's what they say. You're approached by an individual. Oh, it's the humans! You were able to correctly identify our species based on what we look like. Congratulations. Wait, where? Oh, I should miss my dice box. And oh, it's a dragon. Hi, Seawolves. How are you? Okay, see ya, Seawolves. Okay, so just to speed things along while Justin is busy and Seawolves is not actually here yet. Welcome, everyone, by the way. Oh, it's a dragon! Ressa. Just no comment. That's a good one. Welcome to our establishment. My name's Adine and I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? Roll score dice. We get what's disposed, I would imagine. Just a copy for me. Happy to, just make it quick. And whatever. It's a conspiracy theory, basically. Big picture. Have we noticed anything? Yeah, just rolling some dice since it doesn't really matter right now. Okay. We should just roll all my d6 right now. Just get ready for the following choices. Okay. Yeah, he's a charming fellow talking about Maverick. Thank you, because we are going to be focusing on Adine unless anybody has suggestions otherwise. You're welcome. Thank you. To be honest, I was kind of skeptical of the coffee, etc. How nice of you. I think we already did everything here, so we don't need to read between the lines on the paper, we don't need to decipher its meaning to kill Maverick or anything. So just look in the kitchen, in the fridge, sorry, from the pantry, lemon. For that matter, that might actually even be why we didn't get the all-in-one yet. So, it's good. Is that one also? Okay. And we already know what's going on. How do we feel? That one is the job for a D4, 4 sets of 1, dizzy. And what happened? It was Hyper followed us here and tried to apprehend us. Is that so? His face was stern and seemingly lost in thought as I overheard Sebastian's conversation. But you're the flyer on duty. We probably wouldn't find him now. Not here in the darkness, at any rate. Well, that's just brilliant. And that one now. This one. Okay. Free choice. Both acted in the heat of the moment. Maybe. So got quite a lot on our hands now, though. We have a wounded dragon and a missing human. This could lead to a diplomatic crisis. Maybe Reza will still show up soon, and we can get all this behind us. Okay. Would decline, except won't do anything. Yeah, so we're ready for the investigation. They were inflicted by a sharp implement. Definitely not suicide. Nice, Justin. That sounds pretty nice. Gee, I haven't done anything except that I played like 5 races, got some Pyro Winter Guardian. I just haven't even touched it yet. Airplane cuts or other. Could only have been some hands. Definitely not making him look cooler, and definitely not suicide because he didn't want to make any noise. But on his neck. Why is the blood splatter important? God, there. Let's come back. Because of the oh right, the pit stop buttons. Okay, so choice with the dean. She was saying, "Oh look, it's the human." So well, I mean, we are a human. We do have a name, and it's Cabbage. Or go away. So I'm assuming Justin actually has a moment before he starts his next race. I'm gonna test him real quick. I'm going to say that was, I have a name, no. I wish I could say that exactly, Justin. That was good. Actually, I don't. You never told me. It's cabbage. I'm sorry, it's not cabbage. It's an exotic vegetable that's healthy to eat. Thank you very much, Dean. So what are you doing here? Are you working for the police, though? No? Yeah, we could leave this up to a dice, or I could, again, pester Justin for another fantastic answer. Hobby? Okay. Oh, you... Well, she is blushing and kind of giggling. That's definitely a good sign. By the way, I didn't know you were also, you also did deliveries. I do a little bit of everything, really. That's nice. I liked my coffee yesterday. If you like it, why don't you take our number? We could deliver something to you next time if you don't want to come in. Thanks. Sorry, Sebastian. Sorry, I should get going now. Bye. Hey, what do we do now? There's Maverick. He's here doing his own investigation, taking care of my shot, dice, and yeah, I would too if I was shot. That's exactly why he should be on pace, even if he wasn't caught sick. Don't worry, Reza will turn up eventually. I surely hope so. Okay, now, for the sake of... First, we will meet with Bryce, just to get that out of the way. Don't understand drink. There. Yeah, skip ahead. Now, we will order some lunch. You don't need to go meet with Kinky Sebastian right now. I remember that Adine had told me that the cafe did deliveries as well, and not having anything else better to do, I figured I should try it out. I made my order with a quick phone call, and it wasn't long before the doorbell rang. Well, that was quick. I know Mercury has seen the picture coming up here. I don't know if she knows how or why it's exactly relevant. Oh, we could roll the dice. You didn't answer earlier, so I had no idea what everyone was actually wanting to do. I want to say I interrogated Mercury, but that was definitely not the case. If you're fine with Adine, if you want to go with Lorem, it's not too late to change your decision. If you are interested, the dice are suggesting to stick with Adine though. So I'll give everyone a moment to just confirm or not. Okay. I realize now that the ping from my phone was Discord without general chat, by the way. Just so happened that Adine herself stood in the doorway, dripping wet with her food. That is a statement. Damn container nerd. Oh, it's you again! I thought we were over this. At least you don't reduce me to my species anymore. Yeah, sad Adine. And even though she is standing here graphically in the apartment, technically speaking, she is actually still standing outside in the rain. Sad Adine. So, I thought we were over this, but at least you don't reduce me to my species anymore. Likewise, or, hey! Yeah, Seawolves, it was the second gate, I think, and Seawolves basically managed to single-handedly piss her off. Shouldn't come as a surprise, considering I knew you knew I delivered for the cafe. Yeah, none taken here, but I guess technically would have to take that up with Seawolves himself. Here's your order. Sorry it got a little bit wet, but it should still be okay. What happened? Did you fall in a river or something? And I'm pretty sure that would be way to, again, just be rude, because it is raining heavily outside. We're soaked. Why don't you come in? Or, well, thanks for the food. Okay, bye, thanks. Or is it, okay, thanks, bye? What was that? Yeah, soaked, why don't you come in? Thanks, I was just about to ask you if I could stay a little while. This was actually my last delivery for the day, and I live on the other side of town. Of course, I couldn't let you fly back when it's this ugly outside. Looks like you've seen this before. No, we're not skipping ahead. We're gonna try and get impressive if we can. I assume that's Justin's goal anyways. It's my goal, but it's in the feed of YouTube. Feel right at home. I better eat this before it gets cold. I sat down at the table and started eating my food while Dean decided to take a seat opposite of myself. Do you like it? Yeah, it's actually quite good. You have something similar where you come from? We do, as a matter of fact. It's almost scary how close it is to what we have back home. Really? Maybe we all share a similar taste. Maybe. Maybe there's more to it than that. Or maybe, don't care, whatever. In fact, if we want to go conspiracy theory from Reza earlier, being how eerily similar everything is supposed to be and all, there would be more to it than that. So I'm just going to be pestering Justin again. Unfortunately, the dice are saying that we don't care. But we are trying to get at least good status and not bad or abandoned, so we are definitely not going to go with that. An anime character hasn't eaten in 5 days, stuffing his face. Just maybe? Alright. At least that's what I think. So, what do you do when you aren't working in the restaurant? Do you have a family? Well, most of the time I take care of my kids. Oh nice, how many kids do you have? They aren't really my kids per se, I just take care of them. You're more of a foster parent then? Not quite. These are orphan children I'm talking about. I just volunteered to spend some time with them. So I'm really more of a babysitter and teacher all in one. I can't really take them in and take care of them 24/7 like a proper parent would. I'd love to, but I work far too much to be a single parent. The amount of time I spend at the restaurant, I don't think the kids would be any better off. So I just help out whenever I can. That's very nice of you. Thanks. These kids already didn't get a very good hand in life. I just thought that if I could make even a small difference for them, it'd be worth it. I see. What about hobbies? Do you have any? Can I ask a question for a change? And boy, does she actually kind of just look a tad irate there. Sure, go ahead. No. Or, well, can you? Now let's see what the dice have to say. I can just see it answered no. No, it does not. How about that for a paradox? So, Justin, if you are not yet in a game, that I'm imagining you probably are, what is your choice? Sure, go ahead, or, well, can you? Basically, I'm just flat out blocking no right now. That being said though, anyone who is not busy or up to chatting, who's in the chat? I imagine Justin is one of my concurrent viewers. I could take a guess at the other one. At least one other being myself, I imagine. Although I did also just lose one said concurrent viewer. Go ahead. Well, I don't really know much about you, actually, but I'm not sure if there is anyone here who does. What would you like to know? What did you do before you came here? Alright, I don't think we could, I mean, technically we could go wrong here, but for the sake of rolling dice, it says that's classified. Otherwise, there's nothing special, or avoid the question by looking at that. again, I'm just assuming that Justin is in a race. Could be finishing up soon, I imagine. Next question. I'll get you next question, Justin. Assuming that will be an accurate time. Of course it is. I suppose it's my turn again. So tell me about your hobbies. The one I enjoy most is probably flying. Just flying? Well, not just flying. I do aerobatics, or sun flying. I've been doing that on and off for a couple of years now. Okay, Justin, I'm gonna be waiting for you on this one, I imagine. And the dice... you must be overqualified for a delivery flyer in... the most overqualified delivery flyer in history, then. That's cool, but a pretty useless hobby, so we can fly that one out. And what's that? So did I roll? I threw it down. No. Okay, definitely gonna rely on Justin for that one. Move my other 6d6 back to the corner. What's that? Okay. It's the practice of doing flying maneuvers like rolls, spins, or loops. I'm actually hoping to be part of a competition in some time. Alright, Justin, hoping that you're not in another game. So you can do all that, but a little rain is too much? Are you that good? Or, also, where can I watch? And for the sake of, again, not messing around, obviously, the little rain is too much is not going to be our answer. Actually, I should even dig out my keyboard here. Because if we're going to be presented with the choice of 3 options all the time, and one of them is obviously going to be irritating her, we can boil the choice down to a point, a D2. That being said, I do actually have a point here from my D&D, but there's no heads or tails. It's a double-sided coin. I don't hate you, Justin. I'm gonna be pestering you, though. Where can I watch? Okay. I suppose that depends on whether you will still be here when it takes place. It's part of a festival we hold in this town every year. Okay, since it's my turn again, well... This might be an unusual question, so... When they said that it was a human that would be coming here, I kind of expected something a little different. Well, that's not really a question. What did you expect? Or, I know. If I remember correctly, I'm just gonna take a quick answer here. Not excusing Justin or anything, but is this one that bothered her? Yes, it is. So, what did you expect? Or, I know. The D4, gonna be a 1. There's a 75% chance it's a 1. Oh, got a 3. What did you expect? I'm not sure exactly, but they do say that it was humans that made us who we are today. You don't seem so different from us, though. I mean, yeah, you do look different from us. but you're not really anything like some of the things that have been said about your kind. I could say the same thing about you. Really? Yeah, we have plenty of myths about dragons. Like what? Now in this case, just banning dragons are great greedy, man-eating monsters. This is not Skyrim. So, there are too many to list, or dragons are noble creatures. The opposite of Skyrim. This is Skyrim. Oh! This is my new word. I should also just actually turn on my main light so I can actually see my Xbox here. There we go. Or if I had some glow-in-the-dark dice on it too, I guess. They're everywhere, Justin. The poor town's guard. I had also actually been playing Skyrim just up until the stream started, and I exited the game by doing it in the best possible way, trying to get it hooked up with OBS just for 2 minutes more, and in doing so I just crashed the entire game, so whoops, go me! Events being shut down. So, Justin, aside from Skyrim, what is your actual choice? I tend to go with Dark Elf, or I usually go with Argonian and Kashyyyk. The character I am just playing just now, though, is actually a Wood Elf. All tend to be the same character overall, though I just go with sneaky mage illusion stuff. Conjurate basically all the magics and all the sneak. And then, because Conjuration, I sometimes also pick up the Bound Sword, Bound Bow, and I get a bit of archery stuff there too. So, quite literally, the hiding in plain sight, nobody can see where the heck you went. And that's at level 5. It's ridiculous. And then you also have the illusions to just make everyone go crazy. My characters are always named Nuju. Basically, Nuju may be related to that. Alright, so I'm gonna say there are too many to list because we're just talking about Skyrim right now. Assuming that you're okay with that, Justin. There are too many to list, some of them good, some of them not so much. Sounds like what we have on you, actually, now that I see one of you right in front of me. It's almost silly what some of them is to say. Well, no matter what you might think about humans, I can assure you that I am in no way special or supernatural. I disagree with that. Why? Well, you say you aren't special, but just the fact that you're here with us right now is quite special to me, and many others. Just try to see it the other way around. You know, you have a good point. What were you thinking when you first heard about us? Thought it was a joke? Definitely not going to be saying that. Unsure, or thought it was awesome? Justin, what is your choice here? The dice are consistently saying what? Didn't actually land on. It's consistently saying the equivalence of 1 since I'm converting it to a D2. I'm just gonna quickly do this. I'm going to assume that Justin is in a game right now. It was a joke, and oh, see, having something you've only heard about in stories turns out to be quite real is quite special. Okay, she has quite the blush. I was not expecting that. And on the choice, okay, problem, auto. So in the case of the dice, I'm sure. I wasn't sure what to think about it, that is, until I got here and was standing in front of one of you. And after that, I was just rendered speechless. Told you so. It was special for you, too. And it's not just about the discovery of new dragons. We found a portal to an entirely different world. We haven't even figured that one out. Neither have we. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. By the way, interesting selection of books you have here. Draconic Desire, Ixamun Sphere. Are these yours? Considering the Ixamun Sphere is an instruction manual, I can't say that would be ours. We just got here. Oh, they were already here when I moved in. Have you read any of them? I did read Sheridan and the Scepter of Sovereignty. How did you like it? It was entertaining, but nothing special. Loved it, or not really my kind of thing. And probably the not really my kind of thing is the one we're borrowing. How about that? I actually rolled a nat 1 on the D4. Orange out. 75% chance to roll a 1 on a D4. I don't know if I actually answered I loved it before. I'm gonna... No, but I said this one anyways. Nothing special is a good way to describe the entire series, actually. Oh, you've got Grace and Prayer. You should totally read that one. You think so? Why is that? It's not just an interesting story, it's based on true events. The author is so right when he says there's a lot we can learn from what happened back then. Okay, I'm not sure if it's my kind of book. I'll check it out if I have the time. It's hard for me to have time to read nowadays. And the dice showing it's 25% not on 1. I know what you mean. Oh, okay, is that the one that Obsessor? My kind of book. Okay. So this one, I know what you mean. Alright, since you asked about my family earlier, I'm going to do the same thing. Is there a Mr. or a Mrs. Cabbage back home? I'm just curious. I know this is a text-to-speak engine, but I'm just interested in hearing the Mr. or Mrs. Cabbage from the text-to-speech. Excuse me.
Self-voicing enabled. Audini, all right. Since you asked about my family earlier, I'm going to do the same thing. Is there a Mr. or Mrs. Cabbage back home waiting for you? Self-voicing disabled.
Thank you, text-to-speech. That was great. No, can't say there is. How about a potential Mr. or Mrs. Cabbage then? Are you looking to date anyone? Maybe. So, not really in this case, just finally, since we are actually looking towards a date. So did I say maybe? Come on, tell me. It's none of your business. There isn't really anyone. Yes, that's what I was exactly waiting for. Alright, Justin, do you have a moment to answer one of these? Definitely not going to answer it none of your business. And there isn't really anyone, or... Okay, there's someone. Okay, there's someone, alright. Oh, it's a shame you can't be with them now then. Or are you talking about someone you met here? Not gonna answer no. But it could be maybe or yes. Justin, are you available to answer? Please say no. I suppose if you're available to answer, you can just answer, so please answer. Okay, okay, so the dice say yes. Oh my! We need a George Takai moment. Oh my! It happened to be someone I know. That one? Maybe yes or no. I guess we can mark no. Cabbage and the bean. Yeah, that's right, I forgot we said it just last stream. Thanks for reminding me. It was us talking with Bryce. And his scantily clad bottle, I guess. Bottle of wine. Alright, Justin, what's your answer now? She's waiting impatiently. Choose that one. Let's see. Oh my, that was what? Seriously? Come on, tell me. Okay, so there is one. What's a shame we can't do it now and then. Already talked to someone right here. I believe that's yes. Oh my, okay. That'll be someone we know. Hey, so, yes. Well, who is it? I'm not sure how many questions that was, but I'm sure it's not your turn anymore. Are we even still playing this game? You started it. Just having fun or gotta play by the rules? I'm pretty sure that one is not gonna impress me. Justin, are you available for answer? Alright, we'll try it. Well, go ahead then. Okay, was that... And of course, now it's actually locked out. Let's, oh, locked out. Alright, let's just quick load just to check. You started it. Yep, she's giggling. Just having fun. You and me both. Okay, so that annoyed expression on her face is from... He's still playing this game. So, you said, play by the rules. Well, go ahead then. You know, why don't we make this a little more interesting while we're at it? What do you suggest? Truth or dare? What's that? Continue asking questions, but if one person doesn't want to answer the question, we have to do something the other person tells us to do. I don't even know what kind of a dare I would make you do. It could be something that could make me uncomfortable, or something you'd like to see me do. Anything? Well, keep in mind that revenge might come quicker than you think, so don't ask someone for anything that you wouldn't do yourself. Got it, so who's first? You asked the last two questions, so it's only fair if I start. Alright. Alright, Justin, so what's the most ticklish part of her body? What's her most guarded secret? Or, if we want to ask what the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to her is. That's the first time all night that my D4 actually had a natural flavor. Yes, FPC aware. That's why I have the text banner down there at the bottom in green. Probably my sides. Aha, it's fine. Yes, it is actually science. We learned that in chapter 3. Good to know. Yes, we find out later too. You wouldn't misuse that knowledge, would you? Okay, I just have to screenshot that with the text and even send that to one of my friends. And get that one too. And for that matter, I'm even gonna make a save for myself. Just way over here, out of the way. Of course not. Since it's my turn now, what is your greatest wish? Oh, she's, I suppose worried because, probably her sides, where is she most ticklish? And we said, that's good to know. You wouldn't misuse that information, would you? Of course not, so... what is our greatest wish? Is that world peace? To be the best like no one ever was? Pokemon? Or be rich? Just... I should probably also try and find a way to calculate it or something. There's so many times where I'd like to use that myself. Oh right, and I guess that would actually be your answer too. I'm, I guess, starting to fall asleep. It's already dark outside and it's like only 5 o'clock now. It was getting dark at 4:30 even. That seems to be a very personal wish, Cabbage. Okay, my turn. What if you were invisible for a day? Are you scared of dying? And we are not going to ask what her biggest physical flaw is. That one. We've had a lot of natural ones on that dice, and one natural 4. And I have rolled that at least a dozen, maybe 2 dozen times now, so you can tell that it's not even that one dice, it's just all D4 are rigged in some way. Invisible for a day. Invisible, huh? That's a hard one. I mean, no one would see me flying then, and I do want people to see that. With this question, it's more of what you would do if you had the opportunity to do something without getting caught. Like something mischievous or criminal. Oh, I know what I do. I check out the building they found along with the portal. What building? Didn't you hear about that? They found a whole building along with the portal. It's actually underground, and they have it heavily guarded while a team of archaeologists work on it. I think it might contain many secrets and answers about the portal and where it came from. Interesting. I think I'd like to check that out as well. If you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? Okay, this is 4 answers? Yes, it is. Enjoy life to the fullest until the last moment, say my last goodbyes and hope for the best, stay outside and watch it all unfold before my eyes, or hide in a bunker deep underground. I don't believe Adine wants us to hide in a bunker deep underground. This is not, yeah, I just didn't sure want us to get that. Ooh, okay, so stay outside and watch it unfold before my eyes. That'd be quite a show, huh? Well, yes it would, watching the giant meteor. Wow, how relevant. Now that's 7, the meteor coming towards the planet. The world's about to end in 2 universes by the exact same thing. Okay, so 3 answers again. If you come back with me to my world right now, would you do it? What is your biggest regret? I don't think you want to ask that. If I asked you to kiss me, would you do it? Okay. Definitely a very intimate, romantic question right there. Don't want to ask her what her... might not be this one yet. For the disrobement achievement that we had gotten before. If we asked her to come back right now with us, would we do it? So I would say one of the 2, 1 or 3. Kiss us or follow us. Nat 1. Following a previous Nat 1. So Justin, I'm going to assume you are now preoccupied. So come back with us. In fact, I just want to see the reaction for this one. Is that a question or is that already a dare? It's a question, I just couldn't think of anything better, okay? I'm curious how that would actually play out. Well, then my answer would be no. I don't just kiss anyone, you know? Okay, so auto here, go detect. If you come back with me, that's a very difficult question, you know? Of course, I'd love to visit. Maybe as some sort of vacation, but if you're talking about permanently, I'm not sure if I could just pack up and leave everything behind, just like that. Alright, so from those you've met here so far, who is the one you fancy the most? I'll take the dare for this one. Oh, finally! What am I going to have you do? Whatever you like. No, I honestly have no idea. Take your time. Alright, let me think for a minute. Oh, looks like it's getting late. Wait, what time is it then? Whoops, seems like I've been here longer than I thought. Probably should be going. Seems like the rain has stopped too. Yeah, that's great. You know, if you want me to come over again, you don't have to order anything to do it. Here's my private number. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Bye! Alright, now let's just make another save here. First one. I'm also curious, since that means load there. Oops. What would be your biggest regret? That would be the disrobement area, so time for her to take the dare now. Alright. Bite into a lemon. Kiss me. After she just finished saying she doesn't just kiss people. Is that your dare? Yep. Alright, whatever, I'll do it. There, I did it. Satisfied? Definitely. Alright, so from those, take the dare, okay, time, think for a minute. Looks like it's getting late. Whoa, seems like I've been here longer than I thought. I probably should get going now. Seems like the rain stopped too. Yeah, that's great. You know, if you want to come over, I remember. Alright, so first question off the bat. What's the status of Adim? Good, okay. And if we went back to this one, the status would be good, okay. Huh. Which one, Justin? Should we get the kiss or just leave it as it is? As in both universes, we're also watching the meteor coming to Earth. It is actually amazing how relevant that actually is. Forum? What are you talking about, Forum? Are you suggesting we go meet with Lorem now? We don't want to skip ahead, so I guess we'll let the kiss slide for now. Sure, sign us up. We're going down the stairs. I don't know, Justin, do you not like stairs? Do you not mind stairs, or just say nothing at all? Just looking back, alright. Alright, so are you all caught up now, Justin? Oh yeah, from relative, we are in the second investigation right now. As for Bryce himself, he is here because, sorry, in the status, we are with Bryce for the purposes of his Chapter 3 line with Nadine, which ironically might actually even happen in Chapter before this run, because we also want to talk with Emra. Oh, right, you were talking about who to visit with next. I can keep that in mind for the next run in 2 to 4 streams, depends on how fast we can get through this run, basically. Because we will meet with everyone twice in all. That is the endings, that is to say. Alright, so the dice say they're going upstairs, let's just go with that. She's going up the stairs! I'm on it! And apparently the game actually paused that on me, saying she is going up the stairs. Okay, so as I'm sure about that, I guess so. Okay. Wait a minute, when we were down there, didn't you refer to him as she? Did I? I don't know. Maybe you just heard it wrong. No, we did not hear that wrong. The text specifically paused for us and everything. We know. We said she. Maybe. Why would he wear the whole getup thing? Some sort of camouflage? Yeah, probably camouflage. Reza. I would have stayed here if he stole it. You understand why you ran away in the first place, right? I don't recognize that one here, so let's go ahead and answer that. You do understand why he ran away in the first place, right? Strange alien world, big scary dragon coming to arrest him, and he had no idea what the consequences of being arrested would have been. Are you actually defending him? No, I'm just looking for an explanation. Maybe you should just focus on finding him and point fingers later, okay? Sure thing. Okay, first of all, let's go to Tatsu Park. And let me also just make a safety save here, just in case. Because the first thing we need to do, or should do I suppose, is map. Head towards political district. That's where we want to go. It's not Lucius here. We want to talk with Emma. Basically, we want to date with Emma. What a most pleasant surprise to be meeting you here, Cabbage. Do you know who I am? In fact, I do. What brings you here today, Cabbage? I'm not quite sure of that myself. The park does have an appeal that naturally draws people in, let's let you just skip this. Yes, I would imagine he's going to be doing that around 8, 9 o'clock his time. What is it now? Half an hour away from that. 8 o'clock. So we'll be wrapping up this investigation, at least Tatsu Park, and we'll see where we get from there, and then I'll call the stream. I have not been paying attention. Yeah, I've been going about an hour by now, so we'll wrap up Tatsu Park, see how we did, and try to get Emra, a visit from Emra, otherwise if we made a mistake. Another very late CTR. First, we're going to see the beautiful cow, beautiful late night Minecraft stream. Alright, so Emra is asking us about the funny ears on Remy. We just put in the picture here for reference, the malformed ones specifically. Cow is beautiful. Emra is beautiful. That's who we're talking to right now. I have to admit they are pretty funny, right? Just imagine how what it must be to like working with them. He's always running back and forth on my command, like some sort of well-trained, ugly, yappy dog. Wow! Can I ask you a question? You can, sure. We did already ask these before. Ask about Tatsu Park. That's all. Then come back. We want to go to the air. Open the hatch. As we do this, first button doesn't matter the order. Second button. And counterclockwise. Probably because Dop is the only one who would have in any way some sort of active audio recording system. And he's actively recording the entire video, so that's not really surprising. I mean, myself here, I don't have any way to arbitrarily recall the last 5 seconds on him. To the left, so the thing is now open. Back. Step searching work. Find anything else here. Now, the next thing we need to do is visit the store. Okay, there goes Vera. Who's that? That was Vera. Recording Dom saying cows people or I'm a unicorn thing? Okay. I have not been paying attention to that, so must be. Just browsing for now. Let me know if you need anything. Let's look at the help file for FTC purposes. To reiterate, this is not for kids under 13. Variance in product sizes is astounding, especially when talking about birth control. I think these could fit. These ones could fit on my arm. Yes. Meat. There's lots of meat. Produce. Lots of produce. Look at the bread. Surprisingly big selection when who's put that eats bread anyways. I guess at least I'm covered in case I want to. I'm hungry. Hey, you. Are you talking to me? Yes. What do you say? Melon or lemon bread? I mean, the only difference between the two is like one letter, so how am I supposed to choose? Discord notification. I can probably do that on my phone too, given the chance. I don't think that's how it works. Why don't you just go with one that you like more? That's a good idea! Why didn't I think of that? Was that a cardboard box on her head? Yes, that was the dragon's name. Go back. Browsing. Might as well talk to the guy about what we did here. Reza. Don't skip ahead. I don't have anything for you. Why? We came here as an ambassador. No, nothing to do. That's simply not true. I would never do such a thing. Is that so? Can we help him? There's only so much we can do. I was out searching too until I came to meet you. At this rate, it looks like it doesn't look like we'll find him today. He could be anywhere long gone beyond our reach. What do you think? I don't think he's going anywhere. You can't flee to another place no matter where you go, so you'll be recognized immediately. In the end, the only way out is the same way he got in, the portal. And you can't use it without someone noticing. A very astute observation. I wonder what will happen to our trade agreement now, considering Reza is still missing, and the murders and the stolen generator. If Reza really is a murderer, then don't do that. Thanks, Sebastian. Okay, meet with Jean, meet with the Dean, with Grace, okay, we do not get that, so I'm just gonna quickly Google. Interesting that the cursor does not show up over top of from there. Okay. I'm just quickly googling on how to meet with Emperor right now. Okay, so let's try this again. Go back to Tenson Park. Look at the map. We want to go to the political district. Ouch. Oops. Push the dragon. What was this? This was... say that we don't. Then let me fill in the gap. My name is Emra and I'm Minister of the Culture and Arts. Okay, so we have not actually had that one before because we can't even skip. I see, that might have even been the difference for that matter. And what brings you here today, Cabbage? I'm not quite sure of that myself. The park does have an appeal, and a natural one that draws people in. I would know since I'm responsible for creating it. So we can skip ahead. Have you noticed? Oh, then you're missing out on some quality entertainment. You have to look at them next time you see them. You can ask you a question. You can ask for sure, but whether I can answer or not is another question. Would you like to know? Ask about the biscuit. Ask about her job. Ask about Tattoo Park. That's all. Go back. Alright, look at the map again. Tattoo Avenue. Let's open the hatch. First button. Second button. Counterclockwise. And we found the bloody bandages or garments, I can't remember which. Down at the bottom. Claw. Okay. So let it claw. Okay, let's go back. And stop searching the park. And the grocery store. There's that later. Reza. And Spiridol. After the sun on the sky, don't skip. I don't have anything for you. Can't do such a thing. Can't really help. It's not going anywhere. Thanks, Sebastian. And apparently I can't meet with Emra. Okay. One last try. Look at the map. Political district. Approach the dragon. I have no idea. Haven't noticed. Ask about her visit. Her job. Tenson Park. That's all. Go back. Tenson Avenue, open the hatch, first button, second button, counterclockwise, back, stop searching the park. Let's try to get this well-deserved rest. Let's go ahead. Good work, Cabbage. It's not much to go on, but it's something. It'll keep us busy, at least. Okay, so that was new dialogue, apparently, by only going to Tenson Park. In any case, thanks for your help. We really do appreciate it. You're welcome. Should be all, since Bryce hasn't come back. I assume the search is still going, and I better get out of there and help him. No, we still don't have anything. That's odd. Okay, so all our work at getting Emerus is actually this right now because we can't actually get that until we've actually had Remy's good or bad ending based on the game plans. Okay, that being said, I have been streaming over a little over an hour apparently, and in the case of Dob's late night Minecraft streams and everything, I'm gonna call it here. We can pick up for chapter 2 with, actually for that matter, let's just quickly get the race out of the way. This could be past, expectation, formal, whatever. But yes, skip ahead. As you wish. Why, look at that, guys. We're almost already done. Okay, see you soon. See you. Okay. Look at that, guys. We're already done with Bryce. Okay, so I'm going to save here, and we'll pick up again next week. Great. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later. Probably even in Bob's late night Minecraft stream.